Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of Viral. I'm your host as always, Kenny Dix here. Glad you can join us here on Viral as we talk about pop singer Harry Styles has been dubbed the new king of pop by Rolling Stone. But Harry Styles has drawn some criticism from fans of Michael Jackson. We'll get to it in a minute, but first thing first, join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here. Not hashtag Pro Wrestling, but hashtag Viral here on Connect TV. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribing is king. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here. As we talk about pop singer Harry Styles on Rolling Stone's UK cover, calling Harry Styles the new king of pop, and it has drawn some criticism. Let's get to the latest on how all this between Harry Styles and the late king of pop Michael Jackson has came to be about what's going on and what's transpired. Let's take a look, and it has his story.
Family has some thoughts on Rolling Stone passing his title on to Harry Styles. The magazine unveiled its October-November issue on August 22nd, and printed under Harry's name was How the New King of Pop Set the Music World Aflame. Well, Michael's nephew Taj Jackson isn't here for it. In response to Rolling Stone UK's tweet about the cover, he writes, "There is no new king of pop. You don't own the title, Rolling Stone, and you didn't earn it. My uncle did. Decades of dedication and sacrifice." Then, noting that the title has been retired since Michael's death in 2009, Taj urges Rolling Stone to give Harry his own unique title, instead of making it seem like he was succeeding the late hitmaker. Taj adds, "No disrespect to Harry Styles, he's mega talented." While Harry has yet to publicly address Taj's comments, he did note in the cover story that he rarely uses social media. In fact, in the profile, he described Twitter as, quote, "a storm of people trying to be awful to people," explaining that the online comments about his personal life don't make him feel good. Harry continued, "It's obviously a difficult feeling to feel like being close to me means you're at the ransom of a corner of Twitter or something. I just wanted to sing. I didn't want to get into it if I was going to hurt people like that." E! News reached out to both Harry and Rolling Stone's reps for comment, but did not hear back.
Harry Styles on the new cover of the Rolling Stone magazine, getting a lot of fanfare and stuff, even by his relationship with Olivia Wilde. We know Harry Styles is supposed to be starring in a movie with Olivia Wilde soon, and a lot of people are talking about, raving about it, about Harry Styles on what's going on. Hopefully Harry Styles may know what's going on, as he's been dubbed the new king of pop. I feel like we'll get to it, but Michael Jackson's nephew Taj had something to say about that. Taj said that he has a lot of respect for Harry Styles, but he doesn't believe Harry Styles is the king of pop, and this title is retired and it should belong to his uncle Michael, who entertained millions and sacrificed a lot to earn that moniker, king of pop. Well, let's hear what you people have to say out there about Harry Styles being dubbed the new king of pop by Rolling Stone magazines, and he has drawn some criticism from Michael Jackson fans. Let's hear what you people have to say.
Harry Styles.
Your bike has never been worth more, and we're going to prove it to you on Saturday, August 27th.
Harry Styles is sparking quite the debate online after he was crowned the new king of pop on the cover of Rolling Stone UK.
Harry is pretty much on top of the world right now, but this cover quickly upset fans and the family of late Michael Jackson, who of course is famously known as the king of pop.
Michael's nephew, Taj Jackson, was among those hurt by the cover, writing on Twitter, "There is no new king of pop. You don't own the title Rolling Stone, and you didn't earn it. My uncle did. Decades of dedication and sacrifice. The title has been retired. No disrespect to Harry Styles. He's mega talented. Give him his own unique title."
Another Twitter user pointed out that Michael, quote, "broke racial barriers, revolutionized and set the standard for the music industry through his groundbreaking creativity and pioneering, a true legend."
So some also claim that people take the term king of pop really lightly and easily throw it around, and the Michael Jackson estate, guys, they actually own the trademark to the king of pop. So Carlos,
that's it.
Boom.
Like that's it right there.
The conversation's
right?
over.
Like, I think it's fun to say things like that. Hey, is so and so the new king of pop? But if they own the trademark and you're not allowed to use it, I guess then
so
you
how
just
does the
can't
Rolling
do
Stone?
That.
Not the Rolling Stone. How does Rolling Stone not know that? Or maybe they do. Like, how did that happen?
Right, I'm not sure. Maybe it's if you if you phrase it a particular way or do it a particular way. I'm not sure. It seems a little debating, but I think only the trademark to the King of Pop, then you can't literally crown someone the King of Pop.
No. Do you think Harry will say anything?
There's no, like, I don't know. If he does, I'm sure he'll be generous about it.
Of course.
I'm flattered, but I'm doing my thing, right? That sort of thing. I do like that idea, though. It's like, yeah, you want to give him a unique title? Like, give him a unique title. Like, what would that be for Harry? That would be cool.
I'm like thinking.
You're thinking.
King of hair. He's got great hair.
Of hair.
He's got great hair.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have to think on that.
Right.
Okay. What about you? Got one for him?
The icon of our time or something. I don't know.
With like the hair down, like you just did there?
Icon.
The icon of our time. What was that?
Yeah,
did anyone else know
right
that? Or am I just icon of our time?
I mean, let's see. Moni says, Harry wouldn't even call himself that. Silly trying to make fetch happen. Stop trying to make fetch happen. I dig that.
Okay.
Nice, Moni.
That's funny.
B. Bean says, Harry Styles would say that Michael Jackson is the king
For sure.
of pop. Yeah, there you go.
Oops.
You white girls couldn't even tell me Michael Jackson's legacy. And I love Harry. This is coming from a black Harry stan. Don't do Michael like this. Y'all will sit up here and let Harry get by with every freaking thing in the book. Just go ahead and call it for what it is. This is anti-black. It's racism. And it's completely stupid to try and overtake Michael's legacy with Harry. Michael will always be the king of pop. Nobody's replacing him. Like his nephew said, they should have just gave Harry a new title because you can't pass Michael's title. You can't pass his legacy. His legacy will always be here. He is a multi-generational forever artist. Don't try it.
Out there are sick of people comparing current artists to Michael Jackson. Well, like clockwork, they've done it again. This time, Rolling Stone has decided that Harry Styles is now the new king of pop. Why, oh why, do people keep on doing this? It's like, stop. There comes a point where we have to conclude that in our lifetime, we will not see another Michael Jackson. The end. And if folks are dedicated to comparing musicians to him, there should be some benchmarks that have to be met before you're even in the conversation. Firstly, do you have the best-selling album of all time? No? You're not in the conversation. And I don't mean like digital copies. I mean people left their house, got on the train or the bus or drove or walked to pick up your album and take it home over and over again. Then we're talking. But until that mystical, magical, majestical day, you're not in the conversation. Secondly, were you making hit after hit, destroying national stages, and out-singing grown-ups at 12 years old? No? Then you're not in the conversation. And there's a million other questions you could ask after that. Can you stand in front of a crowd for 2 minutes saying absolutely nothing and have them going bonkers before your concert even starts? And then do it at the Super Bowl? It's just not fair. And this is no shade to Harry Styles. I am sure that he did not want to be labeled the king of pop on the cover of some magazine. But all the shade to the journalists who decided on that title. They were probably just too young to have seen how crazy Michael Jackson's fandom was. We had never seen anything like it. But I have one last question. Why don't journalists ever say this is the new Elvis? Why do you think that is, genius musicologist? Go ahead and leave your answer in the comment section. And also,
Styles, the new king of pop, and Michael Jackson's nephew is not happy. So Rolling Stone did a great profile on Harry Styles, and the cover of the magazine showcased a photo of Harry Styles along with the tagline, Harry Styles, how the new king of pop set the music world aflame. And of course, the man who was dubbed the original king of pop was Michael Jackson. Well, Michael Jackson's nephew took to Twitter because he was not happy that Harry Styles was dubbed the new king of pop. He said, there is no new king of pop. You don't own the title Rolling Stone. You didn't earn it. My uncle did. Decades of dedication and sacrifice. The title has been retired. No disrespect to Harry Styles. He's mega talented. Give him his own unique title. What do you guys think about this? Is Harry Styles the new king of pop? Or should the title be retired out of respect?
Not so happy with this new Rolling Stone cover with Harry Styles for one particular reason. The fact that the magazine called Harry Styles the new king of pop, which is the title that's been given to Michael Jackson for decades. So a lot of fans of Michael Jackson, as well as Michael Jackson's nephew Taj, say there's no new king of pop. You don't own the title. You didn't earn it. My uncle did. Decades of dedication and sacrifice. The title has not retired. No disrespect to Harry Styles. He's mega talented. Give him his own unique title.
A lot of you people had a lot to say about it. So Harry Styles won't be called the king of pop so easy after he had that song Watermelon Sugar. So Harry Styles treading lightly. A lot of Rolling Stones treading lightly too. So there's a lot going on. I think, to me, Harry Styles is a great singer. He came from a boy band just like Michael Jackson, along with his brothers. Harry Styles came from a boy band picked by design by X Factor. And he gained popularity as the years come. And now he's a top bona fide star. And Michael Jackson was a top bona fide star. So I can get those comparisons. But Harry Styles is in a league his own. He's nowhere compared to Michael Jackson or Prince or anything like that. He could be going to that S style where you can play masculine and feminine at the same time, whatever they call that transition. Both Michael Jackson and Prince played that role good throughout their whole lives and their careers. So Harry Styles have made that moniker, but only time will tell. But thank you all for watching this edition of Vibes. We talk about Harry Styles, drawn Christian from Michael Jackson fans, being named the new king of pop by Rolling Stone magazine. I've been your host, Kendrick Dick, saying so long, and we'll see you next time for another edition of Vibes.